Hey guys, Ridiculous Badger coming at you from Planet 545. We're here to talk about gear because, folks, not all gear is created equal. I know. So a lot of people, what I've seen them do is just they make a piece of gear and then they start upgrading it and they throw on gems, they throw it on their comm, and that's it. They just start using like any old gear that comes out of their like I don't know what is that thing called? What is that, like a spectral hammer or something? I don't know. But at any rate, here, look, I understand this gear in the normal gear. This shit is easy to make, so who cares? If you get a bad piece of gear from this is all crafting materials. You're not crafting this gear you're not making this nervous activator sticks to throw it on your commanders. You're just not. You're using it as an ingredient to a recipe. And these are your recipes. And you'll notice, like, hey, look, let's take a chalidra. When you craft it, it has a roll of 10 to 30 defense. Well, guys, there's a huge difference right off the bat between 10 and 30 defense. The difference in 20 there, it's substantial. And it is random. So I understand that this costs gold. You have to get the Chalidra blueprint. But guys, getting a Chalidra blueprint and making and using it and making an 11.1 Chalidra and then upgrading it and inlaying it with the gems is not only a waste of that blueprint that made your 11.1 Chalidra, it's a waste of the melange that you spend upgrading it, and it's a waste of the gem that you inlay in there. Now, I know what you're thinking. Look, I got a ton of melange just lying around. No, you don't. No, you don't. You need so much melange, guys. Melange is the real thing you need. Oh my goodness, you need melange. So don't waste it. You don't throw good money after bad, so you don't chase a bad craft roll with good melange and gems. Let me show you what I'm on about. Gonna go to upgrade, and I got a bunch of Chalidras. Okay. So here I got a 14.9. Here I got a 27.4. Costs the same amount to upgrade. Now, every time you upgrade, you actually get a set bonus. So you might look at this 27.4 and say, okay, hey, look, it upgrades to a 30.14 and go, okay, well, that's almost 3 points, right? But this 14.9, it upgrades to a 16.39, and so that's less than 2 points. So this whole thing looks really random. So maybe it doesn't matter what I spend my melange on. And no, it's not random, guys. It's not random. You gain 10% of the original roll every time you upgrade the thing. So look here, 14.9 to 16.39, that's an additional 1.49. Yeah, so look, here I'm going to upgrade it. And I'm doing this for you guys. I'm wasting, it's not waste, it's education. 16.39, right? Plus 1.49 is 17.88. Yep. 17.88. And look, plus 1.49. So hey, look. I'm gonna do this. This hurts so much. Okay. 29.8 at plus 10. That was the 14.9 Chalidra. Here's the 27.4 Chalidra. Look at that. 30.14 to 32.88. That's plus 2.74. Plus 2.74. It's static growth is what it is. So, I even failed. It's so awful. And I don't have enough melange. But look, it's because I failed that one time. I don't actually need enough melange because look, here's my my plus 9 Chalidra at 52.06. Here's my plus 10 at 29.8. You got to make sure you have a good roll on your gear. Otherwise, your resultant gear is going to be crud the entire game. So, okay, what's a good roll? What's considered a good roll, right? Okay, so let's go in there. What's a good roll? Bah. This really depends. It's just going to depend on how much money you feel like spending on this stuff, or how much gold, which is going to ultimately translate to how much money you want to spend on this stuff. Because look, you could keep rolling and rolling and rolling until you get a 30 Chalidra, and a 30 Chalidra is great. It's absolutely great. And it's even great into the mid game. And if you don't have event gear, look, a plus 30 Challenger, it's a great piece of gear. I'm not gonna lie. So you could roll forever and ever, but honestly, as long as if you're in the top 10% and you don't spend a ton, top 10% is great to shoot for. If you got some more to spend, then top 5%. So I would say for top 10%, you want to be 27, at least, right? Top 5% is 28.5 or higher, and that kind of stuff. It's gear that you could rely on. So when you talk about something like a bullet, people are talking about, well, you use your soul eaters. Eventually, you graduate. People start a lot of the time with Skywalkers, and then they move to soul eaters. That kind of seem backwards because you're starting from event gear and then you're weaning yourself off of event gear. But the truth is that it is cheaper to get a Skywalker than it is to get, say, a perfect accuracy Soul Eater. But you just need a Soul Eater that's above 15 base roll accuracy, and it's going to be better than that Skywalker would be for a bullet. I rolled and I kept making Soul Eaters until I got 2 perfect accuracy Soul Eaters for my bullet. I had to make about 40 of them. So it's not that bad, honestly, but it's not. You're going to have to craft more than one. You can't go into a crafting scenario with the thought that I'm only going to craft one. Crafting is something that you just got to keep crafting over and over and over again. So do not look at crafting like an event that you gear up for and then you complete and then it's over. Crafting is like rent that you pay in this game. You just have to keep doing it over and over. You should be crafting low-level gear all week, and on the weekends during guild mobilization, you should then be using your blueprints in time with your craft gear quests.